Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, wherever you are in the world. Welcome back to another episode of Kuv and The Kang, ATF, where we actually talk football, or we make an honest attempt to at least do, Kuv?
Yeah, 50-50. See how it goes.
No, but the attempt is honest, so that's 100%. If we succeed, that's 50-50.
The attempt to say we're going to do that is honest. No, it isn't, is it?
No. We're liars, aren't we?
It could happen.
No, well, we'll edit this part out later. Nobody needs to know. But yeah. Well, how you doing, Coop? It's good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, I'm doing well. The season's suddenly getting rescued by a certain team being knocked out of a competition, and
does make it look a
we'll
bit better.
Talk about that in a minute.
We will. Should we say hi to a few people first, or should we just talk shit between the two of us for a few moments?
It's the same thing. They all know who they are. It's the same crew that goes around channel to channel.
I know. You'd think they have nothing better to do than just come here and say hi to us. Yeah.
Literally true.
We do appreciate it, though. We both know we do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, then. Let's see who's first in the chat. The Roadmaster himself, Adrian Soroka's in the house. Good evening, Adrian. Good to see you. Roy is in the house. Good to see you, Roy.
Wait just a second.
Waiting.
Can you put that Adrian one up again?
Oh, yes, sir.
I'm getting a hello, but
nothing for me. Yeah, I didn't want to say it.
The panel.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bit of
respect where it's due there, I think.
None at all.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? Just for that, I'm going to remove Adrian's comment.
Hey, panel. Panel.
Hey. Wow. Really? Should I change my name to Panel K?
Yeah, do it. This is quality content as well.
This is high, riveting stuff here. There we go. Is that better? Better.
It's got a kind of Indian theme to it as well, hasn't it? Panel.
Panel. Big up, Roy. Good to see you here. Jess is in the house. Good evening, Jess. Good to see you as well. Andrew Gregory. Good to see you, Andrew. Hope you're well today. Jimbo's in the house. Hopefully you're feeling a bit better there, Jimbo. No, you're still getting over that little flu there, buddy. Rinketic is here already as well. Good evening to you, Rinketic. Jason Bell's in the house. Big up, Jason. And Sunshine is here as well. Big up, Ian. Good to see you, mate. Shemtan is here. Good evening, Shem. Good to see you, mate. Belgian Hotspur is here as well. Big up, mate. Good to see you as well. Everybody saying hello to each other. And hi, Leo.
Hi, Leo.
Jay, Leo's in the chat. Hi, Leo. Good enough.
I think that's enough.
That's about enough. Yep. Kate's here as well. Big up, big time. How are you? Hopefully you're well. Everybody's just saying hello to each other. Okay. Much love all around. Cy Dancer's here as well. Good to see you, Cy. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. If you love Spurs, hate Arsenal, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. He kind of makes up for the whole panel thing now.
I think so.
But I'm still keeping the name up because I want him to feel a little bit guilty that he resorted to just
it was a bit casual, wasn't it?
Beyond casual, it was just discarding. It was just completely like you're nothing. You're just here.
There is that, but I mean,
how can I be the token guy on my own channel?
Yeah, but I feel if I'm getting all the attention, then it's a good show. Then
fair enough. You do get all the attention from this side, that's for sure.
See, I like the fact that it's split screen because I can edit out your side of it later.
What?
I mean, you're a valued member of the panel. I mean,
I can hear you.
Moving on.
This is the context we deserve. George is here. Good evening to you, George. Hope you're well, man. The guys blew my cover. I wanted to go under the radar of this show. Got you already. Hi, Leo.
Oh, yep. Hi, Leo. Oh, I was just thinking about the solo career thing. It's
You're doing the thing where you talk out loud again.
Oh shit!
Your inner voice is coming out, big fella. Paul Brown's in the house. Good evening to you, Paul. Good to see you, mate. There you go. Like just said, smash that like button, and we are all cut up. Oh, maybe not here. My second favorite day. Big up, Kate. She's gonna be tough. So best of luck getting through that. Trust Scott Ed to jump on that as soon as he can. He was probably I could just see Scott Ed giggling away as that portion of the show went by, and smiling and just full of glee as he typed that right there. Scott, I'm glad I brought you that moment of joy, my friend. GBC fans in the house as well. Good to see you, mate.
I've just had a good idea. If we get for our, when you turn your camera off and it brings up the avatar in the background, if we change that to wooden panels, we both do that and we can have just this show called Panel Talk.
You sure?
It'll be so good. I could have a nice whitewashed fence. You can have some beautiful brown wood.
Or the opposite. I'd go with the white picket fence.
Mix it up a bit. Yeah, I like it.
That's it. Yeah. We believe in unity for all here, right?
That's right. I can identify as brown, can't I?
You can. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to identify as Scandinavian going forward. Yes. Kangnar. Well, buddy, this is supposed to be our serious show, so we are going to have to talk about that football stuff. You ready to get into this? It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, all right. Go on.
We have to. The thumbnail says so.
All right. We promised. Okay.
Come on. Deep breath. We'll do it together. Ready? We'll hold hands. Okay? We're going to get through this together, big fella. Okay. You ready? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That is not my hand. Wait. It's not Saturday night, Goose.
Why are you so warm and moist?
Why is my hand sticky? Oh, that's a different conversation. Well, I guess we have to start here, don't we? Spurs absolutely battered 4-0 by Newcastle. Dreadful game, dreadful display. Couldn't get anything going. My signing of the year, the season, the eternity. Mickey Van de Ven finally has one bad game, shows a couple of chinks in his armor, and that's about it, isn't it? It really is.
Yeah, move on. I think you covered it.
Yeah. Did you want to add anything? Maybe a
Mickey,
raspberry?
Mickey Van de Ven, he's learned an important lesson about momentum. If you go that quick, it's very difficult to change direction quickly as well.
So we got to get him better cleats?
Science, that's the answer. Get him doing some physics lessons.
Oh, there we go. Maybe Kate and Amelia can figure something out on the show for us on how to get Mickey to change without slipping.
Yes, because Kate with her science and things.
We got some serious questions. Panel talk.
You kept a straight face through saying that.
I did.
Okay.
I did well, I thought, man.
It was good. It was good.
Prefer scissors or symptoms. That will be the new game coming up on Kuv and The Kang, that's for sure. We want to hear a joke? Of course we can get it. We always want to hear a joke around here. We will beat Arsenal, lose to Liverpool, do a sneak of 1-0 against City, and we'll beat Chelsea 3-2. I don't think there's too many fans that wouldn't mind that, actually.
That'll be quite the ride, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'll be okay with that.
And actually, yeah, I'll take 3 out of the 4 there. I'll take 9 points out of those 12 there. Is his birthday today? That's embarrassing that he's my new favorite player and I didn't know it's his birthday today. So happy birthday. What is he, 20, 21 or 22 today, I guess he'd be, right?
He was 22, I think he's probably 22, but clocked at 37 or something.
I am the scientific genius. Yes, you and Amelia can bring a lot of light into how we can get VDV to stop because your scientific genius and your knowledge is bar none. Bill Nye, the science guy himself, is just in awe of what you two do on that show. In fact, Stephen Hawking says he wants to be resurrected just so he can watch that show.
They might not wear tinfoil hats. Yeah, there's nothing flat about their Earth.
Well, not Kate.
Means. It just sounds like it should be something.
Should be something, yeah. It sounds dirty. That's all that matters. Arsenal and Calgary decide they're playing golf is more fun. Scott M, I hope you're still here for that one. Calgary is the hockey team that is my rivals.
I don't follow the American stuff.
Yeah, it's Canadian. Why you got a steward on me, man? Why are you being a dick?
I'm just trying to include the audience.
Yeah. You're just waiting for Patty to show up. I know. Happy birthday, Mickey. Yes, happy birthday. Hope someone bought me some new boots. Yeah, no kidding. Hopefully someone bought Mickey some new boots. Yeah, there you go. Thanks. For sure. Big up, Daniel. Good to see you, mate. Yeah, Arizona is done. But on to the next one then, buddy. Shall we get into this part of it? Eric Dier leads Bayern to an epic, glorious, earth-shattering, world-changing, universe-altering victory over Bayern. Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding.
How is this possible?
Well, no. How is it possible that we allowed such a gem to escape our grasp? Slip through our fingers and move on to clearly greener pastures, because it looks like he's going for a Champions League now. And what do we get for it? We gave up one of our greatest defensive assets ever. Could you imagine him beside Van de Ven right now?
I think,
goodness.
You know what? On a serious note, since we're trying to do that.
Right. Sorry.
He has always been a player that can have a great game for us. It's just he's not consistent. And he can also have a great game for us for 87 minutes and then have 2 catastrophes and we lose anyway. He's just been a frustrating player. He should be better than he's been for us. So they've got it. He's doing well for them. I don't know what it is. Must be an attitude thing, clearly.
Has to be. Has to be. Or clearly it shows how inept our scouting department is that we allowed a player like this who's already sitting here on our bench ready to go. We're not only not going to give you minutes, we're just going to discard you and give you to one of the best teams in Europe.
It kind of makes me wonder, though. Remember both Jose and Conte claiming that he was a great defender, could be one of the best in Europe.
Yeah. Clearly they knew something.
And Tuchel wanted him as well.
Clearly they all knew something. Andrew Gregory here is putting in, Dier thinks he's the new Bayern's new Beckenbauer. To be fair, Jay's been walking around, Big K's been walking around here with comparisons to Dier and Maldini, bringing me stats every day, different numbers and stuff like that. Speaking of a few stats, we did have the...
Some people might say perhaps he's only compatible with winning teams.
That's maybe what it is. I love this comment from GBC fan. Dier must have taken a dump before the game because he played really well. Jay, this comment on Dier, one of the guys put in, Dier must have taken a dump before the game. That's why he played really well. That's actually awesome. So there it is. Eric Dier, man of the match. Wow, absolutely outstanding. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? And then followed up by this. Look at those numbers, Kuvs. Look at those numbers. You know how we do stats on this show. Never.
Yeah.
The big stats guys that we are here.
7.415.
7.4 over 6.8 and 6.8. So clearly, now I'm not a stats guy or a numbers guy, but based on that, that says to me Eric Dier is clearly levels above Gabriel and Saliba.
Clearly.
That's what the stats mean, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's how it works. Okay. And then, of course, another thing. This was one of my favorite quotes. We had to go to Twitter because we normally do stuff like that around here where we go and check social media and see what the people are saying, right? Because we want to be part of the people.
We always have our fingers on the pulse of the
always, man, ear to the ground. We always know what's going on. Yeah. Apparently, we're not playing football this weekend. I just found that out today.
Yeah.
Who knows? But there was this beauty. Look at that. Oh, I suppose it helps if I remove this. Just remember, in the biggest game of Arteta's Arsenal career, Eric Dier was man of the match. I'm just going to leave that there for a moment. Do we have a moment of silence out of respect, or do we giggle? What do we do here?
No,
I don't even know.
Little bit of muffled giggling.
He's a big fella. Incredible. What can we say? So we were here. Let's see what else everybody's saying in the chat here. Arsenal lost to a team with Eric Dier starting for them. How do Spurs get so lucky? Yeah, no kidding. Super Eric Dier is right. Dude, honestly, everybody in the chat, for those of you who don't know, all jokes aside, my oldest son, my firstborn, is an Eric Dier fan, super fan. And I have had to listen to how wonderful Eric Dier is for 48 hours straight now. Okay, this is after having a car accident on Wednesday. So the last 3 days for me have been really rough. Okay, so that being said,
maybe if he hadn't been going on about Eric Dier so much, that crash wouldn't have happened.
No, the game was after the crash.
Was it? Oh, well, we'll forget it then. Move on.
Move on. On Shemtam's comment. Yes, it's okay. Only on loan, so we're going to recall him. Nice. That was always the problem with Dier. 88 minutes of great football, 2 that are absolutely dire. Yeah, that is the common disaster with him. He can be good for us 87 minutes and have disaster for 2. Yep. So David Clark's here. Good evening, David Clark. Good to see you as well. Have everybody in the chat. Hope you're well. Good to see you. George Dier got man of the match because he didn't have to do a lot. And what he did do was spot on. Fair enough, George. Fair enough, David Clark. Why would a coach talk tactics with the dustbin? Salim is world class, my ass. Yeah, you know what, but GBC fan, my man, if you ask Arsenal fans, they would say he is. So I've had an argument with my cousin that I think I would take Van de Ven over Salim all day long. But, you know, we saw how Van de Ven has mistaken him as well. But so far he's made 2. The Burnley game, which was his first game, right? He had that deflection for the own goal. And this game is the only...
I don't really count deflections as mistakes.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's if anything, that would have been his first error, you know. And look at the way he responded. That's what I always remembered from that he allowed that goal or allowed that deflection to go in, and then look at the way he responded positively and improved his game every single game and every minute he was out there after that. What do you think about that, Coops?
I'm just shocked by this comment.
Yeah,
stats on here. What the fuck is going on? And then
this is our ATF show.
Universe. Surely a paranormal universe.
ATF. This is our Actually Talks Football show, and she doesn't expect stats.
I just don't. I don't know how to help some people. I mean,
maybe Amelia can help her.
If people realised the amount of minutes it took to put this show together,
there was at least
that was a tough 60 seconds.
No, it was at least 4 minutes. I had to download the pictures first, and then of course, you know, when I get onto the internet to download something, or what pages I end up on. So
yeah, I know
that was the delay. Yeah,
there's the cost in tissues and everything.
Oh, of course, man. But you know what? The lack of appreciation from Kate is a bit hurtful, though. No, we figured these big timers, you know, if they take time out for us little channels, so it's appreciated.
That's true. I always think, what would Mickey Hazard do?
That's what we always kind of. What would Mickey do? That is the question. But such is life. What do we do? 7.4 is the amount of millimeters Dier moves during 90 minutes. That's actually really good, David. That's really good. Carl Simpson's 5 guys back and amongst us again. Good to see you, buddy. Good evening, gents. Hope you're both well. Good to see Dier has found his level. The semifinals of the Champions League. Crazy, isn't it? Despite the loss, no one limped off more than Saka did. Yeah, 17 times. Look, like Kyrgyz? Am I saying that right? Hope I'm saying that right. Cheers. Nice to see you in here. I haven't seen you before. Goes to show the issues of the club more than individual players. That's a sad reality, though, isn't it? That's the argument that's being made. And that's the argument Jay's basically making right now, Coops. Is that, you know, obviously Tottenham was the problem, not Dier. He's too good. Now, I know he's a bit deluded, and that's what he's going to basically say, but is he completely wrong? Big up, AJ. Good to see you, mate. Scissor Simpex. What do you think, Coops? Are you frozen? Hello? Mic check. Is Kuva froze, folks? I don't know if Kuva's frozen or I'm frozen here now. No, I think I'm okay. Yep, Kuva is gone. So welcome back to another episode of Kuv and The Kang with, well, The Kang. So, Jay, you want to come over here and pretend you're Kuva's for a bit?
Yes.
Yeah, I lost Kuva completely. So let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. Move your computer there.
We're talking football or talking crap?
No, this is the actual talking football show.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Right now we're at the point basically. Kate just said, you know, we brought up some stats and stuff, so she was a little bit upset that we actually tried to talk about football and be serious in the show. Such as she was a 34, 24, 40. Those are the numbers. Actually, the 34 should be at least a 36 though. preferably Kate for me. Audio's in the house. Big up, Audio. Good to see you again. Right. Scott Evans is back to harass me again. 30-second delays, most of all. Behave now, Scott. Nacho from Real Madrid is going to leave on a free at the end of the season. We should pick him up. What do you think of that? No, you don't like Nacho? Why?
He's inconsistent. He's also 34.
Is he 34
33,
already?
turning 34. Next season he'll be 34.
Shit. And what is he, left back? No?
Nah, center back, left back. But he's versatile, but he's inconsistent.
But what could he be, a James Milner?
And he's also as slow as Dier. So.
But could he be like a James Milner for us kind of thing where, you know?
But James Milner's also a
kind of player.
Isn't it?
Yeah, but Nacho plays up in the midfield too, didn't he? No? Always left back.
Yeah, but then again we got Bentancur, Højbjerg, Basuma.
Yeah, but Højbjerg might be gone soon, right?
Skip.
Yeah,
sadly.
fair enough. I love Nacho. Who doesn't? Hope Tupo shithouses to see how win again. Yeah, that'd be crazy if he does, man. It'd be crazy if he got hijacked by CIA, yeah, or Levy. How the hell is this channel still under 1,000? Yes, appreciate that, Carl. Yeah, good. Cheers, man. Yeah, everybody's just saying hi to everybody. Yeah, this is the new Kang and the Kang. Well, technically he's the Indian Kuva right now. So you're Buva. Yeah, Kuva's been founded. AJ likes your hair.
Thank you.
Don't encourage him, AJ. I've been trying to get a damn haircut for a while. I don't know what happened to him, Kate. Don't know what happened to him. If you want to join me, Kate, I need some backup. I reckon Coops is frozen. He still play action. Yeah. Big up, Jay. Kate saying hi to you, mate. Hi. So the next thing we were going to go on to, I was just actually might as well, while you're here, this is what we were just talking about. Dier leads Bayern to an epic win over Arsenal. I brought up a few of these little things I had in here to make you happy here.
Oh, thank you.
Your beautiful stats that show he's clearly levels above Gabriel. It's Leva. 100%. And then there's this part, just remember the big team where Arteta's Arsenal career. Dier was man of the match, so he got to shut Dier up. So,
yes.
What do you think about that?
I think it's bloody phenomenal. Maldini levels, easy.
Maldini levels, easily.
No, I'm kidding. I think in all honesty,
48 hours of it.
All right, calm down. In all honesty,
Brush is here. You know, Brush.
Brush is
Brush, big up.
Hi, Brush. I think that Dier's a solid player. It's all depending on the tactics. Because we've seen it under Conte. Conte is really good.
Dier has been in as many seals as every final with Arsenal. Oh, geez. Sorry, you were saying? Go ahead.
No, it's okay.
You done?
Yeah.
Dave-O's in the house. Big up, you bloody bastards. Kuva's looking fucking fantastic. You are. There you go. You
got a nice full set of head of hair.
Dave-O's liking the way you look. You know what he thinks.
Oh, that is fucking fantastic.
You heard that? Oh.
Yep. Oh, he's back. Ron Kuba, go.
Let's try that again, shall we? Without my computer. Yeah.
You know what? With you, the problem is I don't know if you're fucking with me or not.
Funny you say that. I was thinking earlier today, shall I just say I'll be 5 minutes, Bobby, go live without me, and then just keep saying it and see how long you go.
See how long I go before you show up.
It's that talk of Eric Dier. My computer just had it and threw a blue screen and got out.
all this praise is too much. Yeah, I just said out to Kate, if you want to jump on, Kate, I need some backup. Come on in. So, Kate, if you want to jump on, anyways, by all means, jump in, man. We always got space for you here. Where are we here? So I was just catching up on my son's exactly the same. His girlfriend told me they liked his hair when they got 2 years later. Barbers, yeah. I can't. You know what? It's just AJ. I don't know what it is, man. These kids nowadays. This is the new cool thing to look homeless. I guess. I don't know. I don't get it. Little kid got a haircut, and I'm not too happy about that. But that's a whole different conversation there. So what happened there, Coops?
Literally, the computer just died. I got a blue screen. It shut down, and I had to wait for the little repair process to go through. I did message you on WhatsApp, but you didn't look at it.
No, I haven't. I've gotten better at turning my phone off. PC died running the repair. It died completely, eh? Oh wow!
It did. Literally, the old. I haven't seen a blue screen on a computer for 15 years or so now. This one just decided to. Yeah.
Jay, Brush is just saying, it's an impressive beard you got going, young man. Hope you've been well and hope you're keeping on top of your studies as well as your football.
Yeah.
Was you play acting? Kate, you don't know with him, do you? That's the thing. With him, you never know.
No, that would have been way too. That would have been way too long for a prank, I think.
Well, for the first 20 seconds, I sat there waiting for you. I think I said something to you, and I'm waiting for you to respond, and then it was like, Coos, okay, come on now. That's enough now. All right, Coos. Oh, you're not playing.
It's nice to know you can't do this without me.
No, it was difficult with that other kid. I had chocolate Kuva step in. Yeah.
Fair.
David Clark was saying, I was on a Spurs podcast today. A Spurs fan said that we should place Werner with Jude. Sunset Bell. When I pointed out that he played 17 games, 8 of them were on the right wing and only twice on the left wing. I've heard this name, Sunset Bell. I don't know who he is, though.
Oh, it's a youngster, but I mean, replacing Werner, I'm all in for that.
No matter who it is.
For anybody out the stands, tea lady.
Everybody is thinking you froze up, right? Kate, I sent it. So if you and Jim want to join us, by all means, pop on in. I like looking homeless and get away more that way. Yeah, it's true. Maybe that's why he does it, man. You know what it is, why we ain't allowed to beat them. That's the problem, AJ. That is the problem. Yeah, and you have to feed them according to the law. It's nonsense. As long as you're starting to look like a broccoli head. Actually, some days he does, mate. Some days he does. I have our own Jude at the club. Yes, ex-Chelsea boy. Give Santiago.
Yeah, they're expecting big things.
That's a youngster, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm all for it personally, but we seem to have a manager who wants to have more sort of ready-made type players. I think he wants to win. He said he wants to win the league next season, so I don't see how he's going to do that if he's bringing the youngsters in now as well. We've got different plans going on to what the manager seems to want. I don't quite believe in what's happening now.
It'll be interesting to see which way it goes, but we could always find out what this person thinks.
They're hiding.
Yeah.
You see that hiding?
Yeah.
Just grab them when they're in the middle. There we go. That'll do. That was enough for me.
Yeah, that's enough.
That's all the time I need.
Yeah, that's enough for Kate now. Yeah. There was enough time for her to come on and say, Mickey Hazard. Then we booted her. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. As we probably watch. Hi, Mickey. Yeah, see? You knew it was coming. You knew it was coming. Where's Jim when you need him? Big up, Kate. Good evening. Thanks for jumping in, honey. Thanks for being ready for backup there for me, just in case my Norwindy and sex spot here couldn't make it back. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I actually didn't believe for 1 second that Kuva was frozen. I'm laughing my head off going to the gym. Bobby thinks he's frozen. He's not. He's messing about. But obviously,
because he's done it to me so many times, and he's so friggin' good at it.
I know.
He's so friggin' good at it. That's the piss off.
You cried wolf, you say. This is what happens.
No, this computer is on the way out. I do have a new one ready to set up. I'm sort of squeezing the last juice out of the orange at the moment.
New computer, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Because you've got too much porn on that one.
Hey, you watch your mouth on this channel. There's no such thing as too much porn. Madness, man. Does she know who she is saying shit like that?
I've got it all backed up as well, all of it.
What's the external hard drives for? I got 12 terabytes.
Oh, well, is that the travel pack, you mean?
Yeah, that's for when I go, yeah. Just the last day of flight, right? So that's about 17,000 hours of porn. So.
I mean, I've worked my way through a Brazilian rainforest worth of tissue so far.
So it's been a productive afternoon.
It has. This is the serious show, everyone.
Yeah. Now that Kate's here, completely, you can see that this part of the show has completely disappeared now. Is Jim joining us too?
I don't know what Jim's doing. Jimbo! He's watching.
I mean, I assumed Kate wouldn't be ready in this shorter notice, and looking at it, I think I was right.
You were right. I was chilling on the settee eating a chocolate Easter egg, and I thought I'll eat a little bit, and I ate the whole lot.
I usually wait till you've clocked a load of yourself, and then you start fiddling with your hair for 20 minutes on stream.
Yeah, and go, I forgot to do it.
It would have been great if you left the word hair out of that.
Oh, yeah. True.
Yeah.
There goes some more rainforest.
There they go.
You two cannot do a serious show. It's
sure we can.
We have.
We have, okay? As long as we don't bring guests on. We've been able to maintain it. You're our first guest on ATF.
Yeah.
You're our first ATF guest. We haven't had a guest on this show yet. So
I'm very honored.
Get back to Kate, we're going to be serious now. Okay? Serious. Okay? No more peeing your pants.
All I'm saying is Kate sent me a link. I clicked on it. My computer went off, and then suddenly she's on screen.
Dodgy. Okay, Jason Bell is saying we need to bring in about 9 players if we want to challenge for the league next season.
Yeah.
What do you think? GBC follows it up by saying by more like 20. Now, Coobs, you've already kind of said that already, that we need to bring in at least that number to make sure that we have about 18 players that are challenging for the starting 11 spots
18,
on a regular basis.
Yeah, 18 or 19, I think. And I think we've got 7 that are 7 that are good enough. And I think maybe 2 more might become good enough. Of the 7, some have still got a bit to prove. They've still got to keep going with their, because they're quite young at the moment and they've got a load of potential. But we're miles off at the moment.
Yeah, I agree. I think if you really was looking for a squad to challenge the league, you've got to be looking at between at least 12 players coming in. What are you doing, Coos? What are you doing?
The Russia's comment.
Yeah. Oh. No, I was trying to tap you on the head.
Oh, yeah. I wonder what that was.
Flatten your head.
Was that your finger? Or was that something else?
It's not Jim. Hey, careful now.
Yeah, see.
And he sent that about 5 minutes ago. Kate, do you think we'll lose to Arsenal? Flat, straight question.
No.
Boom.
No, I don't. I think
we're going to the game.
Yes, exactly that
nice,
reason.
Rick Kennick. Enjoy, man. Let us know. Let us know what you think about him when you see him in person. Yeah, because Rick Kennick's in Sweden, right?
Awesome.
Yeah, big up, Lee.
Yeah, I think we'll get at least a draw against the Goons.
Wow. What about this one here? GBC is seeing Udogie as a wank. He'll be benched next season. Ooh.
Tad on the harsh side.
That's a big line drop, though. But he's not the first one, Coobs. I've heard a few people going on about how they're very disappointed with the way Udogie has been playing. This inverted fullback system doesn't work for him. He's too high up. He's too centralized. He doesn't get back in his position on time. He relies too much on Van de Ven. Hence the reason if Van de Ven has a poor game, Udogie's already out of position. We pretty much lose from the left center of the field all the way to the left side defensively.
Yeah, well, there's truth to it. But on the other hand, I look at it, he's a youngster and we're a team learning a new way of playing. And neither he nor Van de Ven has played for us before this season. So I'll give him a little bit more time than completely write him off.
Yeah, I think that's extremely harsh to say that about Udogie. I don't think he's up to the level.
But Kate, to be fair, last game, Newcastle game, is not the first time he's done this.
No, I agree.
He's had a few mistakes in him. He's got some red cards. He's been caught out of position quite a few times. He's made a few poor challenges. Offensively, he's been great. To me, it kind of looks like what Porro was last season, where offensively he looked great. Defensively, he was a big liability. And that's kind of what's happening with Udogie right now. That's being said, that's why I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, because we look at how much Porro's defensive side of the game has improved in just one season under Ange. So,
yeah, I mean, for me, he's just not ready yet. But to get ready, he's got to play. So, but I think we definitely need another option in that position for sure, because he's young. And yeah, I think the trouble with our squad is there's no competition for places. So they're all complacent because they all know they're going to start, and they need to have a bit of competition there. It's like Basuma. If you take Basuma out, who are you putting in his place? Because he's he's meant to be a strong midfield general. I know he hasn't been, but we haven't got the rotation there.
So is Kuva right in saying that we need to clear out quite a bit and bring in at least 9 to 10 players? You say, Koofs?
For me, probably about 12. Minimum.
12 is the number. Okay.
I agree. I said 12 as well. That's what I agree 100%.
Yeah.
It ain't going to happen this window, though, obviously.
Well, you look at this clear out list from GBC fan. Rodon, Spence, Regulon, Ndomble, Lo Celso, Højbjerg, Brian Hill, Parrott, Tanganga. I don't doubt if we really looked at the entire club, we could add to that list.
Sessegnon.
That's what I'm saying. You look at the club and we could add. Who? Yeah. There's this Ryan kid we bought from Fulham.
I thought Sessegnon was some sort of form of blanket.
Well, that's all he's good for is covering the bench. Right, so Drew La is in the house. Good evening to you, Drew La. Hope you're well.
No, I think sorry, the thing
he does, Daniel. He does. He's defensively, he's a big liability. Sorry, go ahead, Coops.
I was going to say the thing with the doggy as well. You've got to also remember those games where he's been utterly dominant and he's put people in their place, kept them in his pocket. Yeah. It's way too soon to start writing him off. And as pointed out, look at Porro last season. I remember Jacob and I in particular were big fans of Porro last season because we believed in them, what he can do. It was only this season he's really shown that full all-round game. Sometimes players need to settle. Let's not forget Udogie's come from a foreign country as well. It all goes part of it. And he said himself, he's playing a position he's not familiar with. It's going to take him some time. Even Vicario said that about playing a sweeper keeper. You just got to stick with it a bit when you're at the start of something. So youngsters are going to make plenty of mistakes. Grit your teeth and bear with them. If there's something there worth getting out of them, then you've got to stick with it. If you start dropping them from the team, how are they going to get their form back if they don't play?
Exactly.
And is it fair to say Jason's Bell comment here is very accurate then? Udogie has some real quality. He's young, just came to this side in transition. Let's see how he does next season. That's kind of what we had said at the beginning of the season for pretty much every player. Had we not had that run of 10 games where all of a sudden we're way above the level we expected to be punching at and it increased everybody's expectations, I don't think we'd be harping on any of our players that are playing poorly here and there. Is that a fair assessment to either of you guys?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. I think there was crazy people at the start of the season who after 9 or 10 games were screaming, we're going to win the lot. And
VAR robbed us.
Completely robbed us. We completely got screwed. Me and Kuva and Jim just got completely hosed. It's fans like you, though, Kate, that well,
I know I'm the problem.
Fans like her are the problem, right?
Yeah,
I am.
Yeah.
Can I just say quickly, while I'm on your stream as well, to big up to Jacob on the birth of his little beautiful baby girl, because she is absolutely gorgeous.
When was she born?
She was born a couple of days ago.
Oh my God! Okay, so I'm clearly the last to know. Congratulations,
Bobby! I'll send you some pictures because she is amazing.
He sent you pictures?
Yeah.
Fuck you then, Jacob.
Yeah, he did. And she's gorgeous.
Congratulations, man. That's awesome.
Congratulations, Jacob. To all of you.
Awesome. Yeah, no, that's great. That's fantastic. Congratulations, definitely, for Jacob. Definitely.
Oh, that is fucking up fantastic.
Fantastic. Speaking of awesome, let's go to the other end of awesome into disappointment, and then Paddy Hartnett is here. So
we love Paddy.
Not we. You
Me too, do. Yeah.
My children do. My wife, his neighbors do.
I mean, I'll back him having to be a long distance father and everything as well.
Yeah. If that doesn't contribute at all, just complains. Ellie's in the house. The Queen is here finally. Good evening, Ellie. Good to see you. The number one Agambar is in the house as well. I can forgive my mistakes with young players all day long. Yeah, fair enough. As long as they learn from me. And I know you are the problem, Kate. Get out of her club. You are the problem. We should steal some of Bayer Leverkusen's players if we can. You know what? It's either them or the manager, isn't it? Their GBC. What a run they've gone on. And even after coming back and drawing that game with West Ham yesterday, they've gone something like 42 or 43 games undefeated now.
Yeah.
So they're catching up to a German record there, right? Which is held by Bayern, obviously. I'm assuming
they've beat the record now, haven't they?
Have they beat it? I thought they were just
possibly.
They can now win a treble and be completely invincible all season. They're just incredible what they're doing over there. It's just unbelievable.
It's not bad for a farmers league, though. Apparently,
no, exactly that. Exactly that. Trust that to happen the year that Kane goes to Bayern.
There's a lot of German farmers still in Europe at the moment, it seems.
Yes.
Yeah.
German carrot crunchers.
I like German tomatoes. They're good for you.
There you go.
Like they did after West Ham. Oh, okay. So there you go. Yeah. So I know I saw something about a record being. I thought they were getting close to it, but I didn't know that was the game that beat it. So that's kind of good for them. What we need is attractive female on the board at Spurs. Little eye candy for us lads. I agree, AJ. I definitely am not going to disagree with that. I don't know. Kuv's clearly up. Salma Hayek, Sofia Vergara, Scarlett Johansson for me is a big push.
Can we have Brad Pitt as the chairman then?
Brad Pitt.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not?
David Williams when he dresses up as one of the English women in Little Britain.
Yeah.
I'm a lady.
We're saying, I'm a lady. Yeah. Oh, that stuff's Brayford. Like Lee's going to pay top dollar for Frimpong. Yeah. Hope Bayern buys Bayern Tottenham Hotspur. Does that. Daniel, he's paid 60 for Richie if you think he'll pay. We did have this coming up next. Obviously, all English teams out of Europe, are we seeing a decline in English football? I bring that up based around this year. Obviously, we look at the Champions League semifinal with Dortmund and PSG and Bayern and Real Madrid. And then, of course, we look at the Europa League semifinals with Marseille and Atalanta and Roma taking on Bayer Leverkusen there. So I know, Kuvs, when I brought this up earlier, you already said, well, Aston Villa is still in the Conference League. I think it's safe to say that nobody is rating that as a European competition.
Exactly. We rescued that because it's clearly a Mickey Mouse Cup if that other London team there can win it. Obviously doesn't mean anything.
Crystal Palace?
Yeah, them something like that. It's one of that lot. But yeah, it's
what do you think, Kate? Sorry, go ahead.
It's just one of those sort of not a wake up call, but it's everything crashing down to earth. Looked so good a while back with all the English clubs doing well, good feeling that we're going to win all the European trophies on offer, and then suddenly there's only one team left in, and it's probably the most unfancied one that was in the competitions. So good luck to Villa, as I'll say as well. If I want to go to a more broader thing and put my Levy out hat on, I'll say I hope they win it. Then it'll put even more pressure on it. Even Villa are winning trophies.
Well, look at this drop from GBC fan. The English don't want to play football. That's why every single English team except Villa lost. I don't think that's a fair statement because, from my understanding, I didn't watch the City or Real game, but didn't City have something ridiculous like 30 shots?
32 shots, yeah.
So that's to me, that's not a team that wasn't trying to win.
You would say that it was Real Madrid that were shutting up shop and playing defensively.
Yeah, that's from the other channels I watch. Our friend Jose over there at Football Ferreira, he does a little bit of analysis on the Spanish league, and he was just saying it was basically a defensive masterclass from Real.
On the other hand, you could look at West Ham in their first leg against Leverkusen. Didn't they even get out of their half of the field, I think. So, there's truth at times. Liverpool, they've been pretty much attacking all season, but missing their chances. I don't know. There's kind of a drop-off in quality, if anything, rather than actual attempt to play football, I'd say.
Not even just with the English teams, Coos. If you look at Bayern, they're nowhere near the Bayern we used to know. Barcelona aren't the team we used to know. I think generally this season the quality of football's been lower than pretty much any season I can remember. I mean,
that being said, then Kate, you just pointed out top teams around Europe, with Bayern and Barcelona there and everything, and even Real Madrid then and PSG. The quality and all these top tier teams has declined a little bit. That being said, if there's such a decline with the rest of European teams, why is there no English team left in the top tier European competitions?
Because those teams that are left, apart from PSG really, but Real Madrid are just the masters of the Champions League and just know how to win the Champions League. It's like their forte. And yeah, I just think any of the ties could have gone any way. There was no clear, like last year when you just knew City were going to win it. They were so outstandingly brilliant. I just think this year that it's been a lot more open. And the same with the Premier League, which is a shame because had we have kept up a consistent form, we would have been in a real chance because I think, look at the title race now with 6 games to go, whatever it is.
We're still in it.
Wide open. We're still in it. It's still wide open and no one's played their best
still in
football.
It. Mathematically, we're still in it.
Mathematically, yes.
That's all that matters.
Okay.
Big up, Jimbo. Double is still on. Tiger Cup in the league, baby.
Tiger Cup.
How about this for a scenario? We beat Man City, Liverpool, and Arsenal, managed to catch up and overtake all of them, but then Villa pip us to the title anyway.
I'll take that.
It'd be funny, wouldn't it?
It would, yeah.
It would be funny.
I'll take that.
League City has a tougher domestic then. Yeah, that's fair enough. Liverpool and West Ham don't really care, but technically they're just playing intense, even if they lose the ball every 2 seconds. Fair enough. True la la. Something in Greek, so obviously I have to translate. This is Auntie Ellie, so this is Aunt Denise saying, True la la, have you learned to cook that macaroni yet? I have been teaching you since you were a little girl. How come you have not learned yet? Even bloody Angela knows how to make it. And sometimes all she knows how to do is make chaos and beat me and hide me in a bathroom, make me stream from there. I love you, Auntie Ellie.
I know that Vilos means penis. That's the only word I know.
Have you learned how to make that penis macaroni? So basically, so Ellie's asking her if she learned how to make the penis macaroni from when she was a child?
I bet you know the word dick in 180 languages.
212, Jim told me. Yeah. Yeah, they did a Trivial Pursuit night where she was able to say the word penis in 212 different languages. Yeah. And she was able to say the word stairs in 417 languages.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Yeah. And Jim was able to say, ah, in every language. What's Daniel here saying? All the top teams in Europe are dead. That includes Real Madrid as well. The only team that's Final Four, clinical number 9 is Bayern Munich. Yeah, that's pathetic. Champions League, 1 clinical striker. That's true. Only Lewandowski. Spurs GCTV's in the house. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Yeah. Good times. Ashton? Oh, okay. So she's saying leave my dick macaroni alone. Leave my penis macaroni alone?
Penis macaroni, yes.
I think Bayern is just having an off year for them. Yeah, that's not winning the fact that they didn't win the Bundesliga is crazy. Versus truly epic, legendary. They are, Ian. That run to go on and the fact that they're now breaking records. That tells you a lot about everything. Jimbo Pacino back from the bottom of the stairs fighting his way back. Jimbo Pacino
and the cake gate.
That's why he has to fight to get entrance. He's got a special key card. Look at by the cake gate.
Oh dear.
Okay. You couldn't do a serious show. I told you.
We were doing well until you came, actually. I was even doing well even when I lost Kuva and I had to bring my son on the channel for a few minutes here. You turn up and it's just chaos. Oh, shit.
Does Jimbo even have to use the swipe card on Kate?
Only one way to find out. Jim, how do you access? Jimbo, we need to know. How do you access Kate Gate?
How do I what?
Access Kate Gate.
Easy, just ask her to spread them. I was just downloading porn. That's why I couldn't come on earlier.
Fair.
That's about the only excuse he could use with us. That we wouldn't say anything.
I was doing the same thing. I had to go for the broken computer thing, you know.
Yeah, nice one. You played it off better. He was a bit more direct. But then, let's face it, we all know what Jim likes to say to the ladies. So
yeah, when I took her inside, I said, "Touch my villos."
She wanted her to touch her macaroni. Drula doesn't need cooks. She doesn't need lessons. She's a very good cook. Villo says cock. Yes, Kate.
I taught Kate that.
Macaroni. Oh my God. I love how we went from cock, macaroni, she doesn't need a cock lesson, to GBC brings it back to football. Thank you, GBC. Dortmund is the best team in the CL right now. Ooh. Over PSG, Bayern, and Real. Is that fair to say?
They're in with a shout. Got a good side.
They're probably the best all-round team, but I don't think they'll win it.
Before their last game, you could get 40-1 on them
to get through.
And now,
before they played the quarterfinals, you could get 40-1 on Dortmund.
What, to win the Champions League?
To win it, yeah.
Wow.
I don't know what the price is.
They're 9-1 now.
Oh, 9s.
They're 9s now, yeah.
Matson is great left back, guys. Miles clears Udogie. Yeah, this is the kid. He's on loan from Chelsea, is he not?
Never heard of that name.
Yeah, he's a young kid. I'm pretty sure this is the kid. He's on loan. GBC fan, please let us know if I've got the right kid here. He's apparently phenomenal. And they want to keep him. They've already said they want to keep him, and they're saying around 50 or 60 million for him. So I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's the same kid I'm thinking of.
Well,
GBC will know. Hopefully, you can let us know here in a minute. Here, okay, so downloading the polls. Hey, you want to hear old people things? GBC, we had to use a magazine to find it back in the day. Okay, you kids nowadays just click a couple of buttons and boom, instant. There it is. Email Google Docs with thousands of links. Get out of my computer. Turnstiles at the top of the stairs to keep Jim safe.
Poor Jimbo.
To be fair, you don't need thousands of links on Google. You don't need the thousands of links on Google. You can have several browsers open at the same time, though, in case one drops. You can keep the rhythm going.
You can?
Oh my God.
Oh my God. You do learn something every day. I gotta go. Eric Dyer's going to win the CL. It's all written over it. Yeah, he is the Chelsea kid. Oh, okay. Thank you, Rinketic. Appreciate that. This kid's supposed to be the next superstar, left back, attacking, wing back kind of thing. He's a combination of Roberto Carlos and Gareth Bale. He's got pace and power, apparently. So who knows? Let's see how that all ends up. Jim, this is where we were at here when you joined us in mid-conversation here. All the English teams are out of the top 2 European competitions with why giggling, Jim? What's so funny? What's so funny, Jim? What's so funny? What's so funny, Jim?
Oh, what a man.
I don't know why.
I always said don't get rid of him.
You liar.
Jim, that's talking more shit than me now, man. Matt's employed like a very attacking wingback or the traditional fullback. Yeah, he's a Dutch kid. Yeah. Yeah, I know exactly who he is. Yeah.
Which means he's going to be able to play several positions if he's needed to, and he just knows how to play good football. That's the general upbringing in Holland, isn't it?
Yeah. Jim, what do you think about all the English teams being out of Europe? Are we seeing a decline in English football? Kate kind of said that, you look at all the greats right now, the Real Madrids, the Barcelona, the Bayern Munich, the PSGs, even they're a shadow of the teams they used to be
Yeah,
and the greatness they used to have.
That
being said, we still lost to these teams that were the European greats that are not the greats anymore, just in name, and still no English team could swipe aside any of them.
I think a massive part of it is a lot of the big clubs in Europe have got themselves in trouble for money, so they've had to readjust how they buy now. I mean, if you look at Barcelona and Madrid, I know they got fantastic players, but when you think of the teams that they did have, where they had overspent and they had been selling part of their club to TV rights and whatever, I think that's a massive part of it. They can't spend like they used to spend. But I mean, look at Bayern Munich. Where would they be without Kane this season? I mean,
they wouldn't be winning the league. Oh, hang on.
Wow.
He scored 40-odd goals.
But Bobby, seriously, you did not have time for this.
Wow. That's crazy.
What's Bobby done?
If you've got to go, you've got to go.
You see what he's put in chat?
Oh, big up Bobby K, 5-month member chat. I have to try this. Big up little K. What is what?
Nice.
What do we have to war with? Oh,
Yippee! Thanks for the super chat. Who's awesome? You are.
hey, thanks.
Oh, that's wicked.
Appreciate it, big guy. Appreciate it. Well done, buddy. Well done. So, okay, that's it. That was my moment of me. So now Jim's typing something. See, I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, Kate's got to see it. Good to see a lovely lady on the panel today. Wow, I can't believe you just called Kuva a lady. But
Yippee! Thanks for the super chat. Who's awesome? You are.
Look at that hair. It's amazing. That hair is amazing.
Good thing we did that before we got it cut.
Timotei.
Yeah, yours too, please.
If we breathe,
It's not a thing anymore.
I love you.
Yippee! Thanks for the super chat. Who's awesome? You are.
I can just send you guys the video if you want to watch it all the time. You know? Ali does have a question for us. If we beat Arsenal, do we damage them beyond repair? And they can sack Arteta because they don't want a trophy yet again and appoint who? Who would you choose to replace him? Oh. Now, Ellie, okay, so no, I was gonna ask about this, but who's the best person to replace him then? Okay, fair enough. Is that
Ryan Mason?
No, who's the best person to replace him? In all seriousness,
Ryan
who do
Mason.
but not who do you want to replace him? Take off your Spurs hat for a minute.
Oh,
and
no,
who do you
Spurs.
think would take off your Spurs hat? And who do you think could come in and actually push them over the line? Because I've said this to Robbie, for those of you who know my cousin who's an Arsenal fan, that I think Arteta's the problem there. I think they've invested right with the players. I think they've got a phenomenal squad on paper, and they play very good football. The missing link is the guy that can push them over the line. So for me, it's this guy. What do you think in all seriousness, Goobs? Who do you think could be the man that could get them over the line if it came down to just the manager? And chat, by all means, give us your suggestions too, please.
Shall I answer now, or you add in some more?
Or... yeah, and I want you to let me know what color suit the person should wear or tracksuit.
Oh, lime green, fluorescent lime green, definitely.
Fucking legendary pick, baby.
Yeah,
good one.
With a sort of 70s sweatband as well, and they've got to have hair like Little K.
Flowing over, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I think so.
And when they talk in the interviews, they do this.
And roller skates, and mobile,
and the headphones.
Yeah. Anyway, you know what? Honestly, I don't see why they've been in such a race to get rid of Arteta. They've been improving constantly over the last few years. They've now elevated themselves to the point where they are competing with the biggest clubs around for the trophies. They're up there in a title race right now in the Premier League. And who knocked them out of the Champions League? We're talking Bayern Munich here. It's not like Stockport County or something. We're talking the best of the best at the moment. So you can't win them all. Man City just got knocked out. Should they sack their manager too? No, you elevate yourself to get in amongst that pack, and then you give yourself a chance each season. I think he's doing that. I don't like the fact that he's doing that, but he is there. They are a force at the moment. They've seem to have a problem getting over the line, but a lot of clubs do. We certainly did. When we were in a good position under Pochettino, we struggled with it. It's a case of just adding to it. They made a big statement signing with Declan Rice at the beginning of the season. I think he's worked out fantastically well for them. It looks like they just need to make another one this summer. And that might be
up front.
Yeah, for me, certainly. If put it this way, if they had signed Harry Kane, I think they would have won both league and Champions League this season. I just feel that way about what Harry Kane can bring to a team. Maybe not. Maybe not.
I was
maybe
say, I don't know about that league trophy.
there is a certain kind of mental blockage they have when they get to this stage of the season. But I think they're getting it better, get a little bit better each season, chipping away at it. They'd folded long ago last season. They'd folded even further back the season before when we stopped them getting the top four. I think they're on the right track. I mean, as somebody said it before, I'd love to be in their position. I really would. They're right there on the cusp of doing something. Just need to find that little bit of magic from somewhere. Is it the manager? Maybe you could, if you could get like a Pep or someone like that to come in. Obviously, he's a better manager than Arteta is. An Ancelotti, maybe, someone like that, somebody with proven pedigree, just to get these results over the line. Jose, maybe. It would have to be somebody.
Andrew Gregory suggested that. Henri from Rinketic, but he's not really proven, is he? Louis Van Gaal, Rinketic said as a joke as well. So, GBC fan also put in here, we should get Ivan Toney. Is Ivan Toney the kind of guy that could propel Arsenal, though? He would be kind of the missing link there, too, as well, possibly. Maybe? No?
Offers them something different, and us at the moment. He's a proper target man. And he's very good at it. And he certainly knows his eye for goal and the bookies.
Fair enough.
I'd take him at Spurs all day long.
Arsenal don't want him. They don't want him. They think he's going to go to Manchester United. They're favourite to get him. Arsenal want that guy.
But the betting lines in United are not that good, apparently.
I just realised what you said, Bobby.
Well, it's okay when Kuv just drops the bookies. Nobody said anything about that, right?
You're the host. You've got to be more.
So is he.
Yeah.
He's he. No. He's the host. I'm the panel. Ask Adrian Soroka. Panel K, right there.
That's right.
Right there. Panel K is my name. Okay, I am just the panel here. Jimbo, who do you think that could replace Arteta that could propel them over the line?
I kind of agree with Kuva in a way about Arteta. I think that they've jumped on him a bit too quick. But I think that a massive problem with him is substitutions, and when it's an important game, he seems to tinker with the team when he doesn't need to. Like he played Trossard, and all I've heard Arsenal fans saying about Trossard is when they start him, he doesn't perform. When they bring him on with 25, 30 minutes, he's outstanding. And he started Trossard. And I've heard him say things about other players, the way he tinkers with them, that he doesn't need to. But that's what Pep does that as well, right? So he's copied that off of Pep. I don't know why he does it.
Well, it's funny you said that because here's Chris's comment regarding that as well.
There's no need to do it, but I do think I agree with Kuva that I think that
Chris.
He's lost the Champions League game and he lost to Villa, right? I said when he lost to Villa, I said I couldn't remember the last time they lost. So because they've lost the game, what do? Just sack the manager and bring another one in? I mean, it's a bit harsh.
No, but it's the third season in a row they've crumbled in April.
Well, they haven't crumbled yet, Kate. They've lost in the Champions League 1-0 to Bayern, right? They lost by 1 goal to Bayern Munich in the Champions League. I don't call that crumbling.
They didn't turn up.
They're not all right, but they're not much Bayern. They played the right game against them, and they lost to Villa. That's the first time I can remember them losing for months. I can't remember the last.
It's first time this year.
So they haven't crumbled. They can still win the title. So I wouldn't say they've crumbled.
Hey, watch your fucking mouth, man. Don't say shit like that on this channel.
Well, what conversation are we going to have in 4 or 5 weeks' time, whenever it ends, if they've won the title?
Mr. Big Time's been learning from Mrs., isn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he comes on the show and just says whatever he wants, does whatever he wants all of a sudden. Comes on this channel with two of the biggest happy clapping idiots in the entire community. This is called Plink and Fluffy World. And my man starts talking about how the red team could win the title. I don't know what's worse, him or his red knicker wearing wife.
If you'd taken your tinted specs off, you might have noticed I said pretty much the same thing. But then I can, because I'm the host and you are just the panel, so you do
just a panel. I can't say anything to you. Yes.
When you're talking about Arteta, look where he is. Look.
Oh, on the telly.
Oh, I thought you were going to show me a swimming pool.
I thought he'd name one of your cats Arteta, and it was up on the shelf there or something.
Could have been throwing it out the window if that was his name. Bloody hell. I don't think they'll sack him anyway. I think they'll give him one more season, but I think that a Tuchel, they should go for a Tuchel type manager. I know that he's not rated because I don't know why really, because he done well at Chelsea, he won them the Champions League, then he went to Bayern, and he's done crap.
He's going to win them a Champions League.
We might do, but generally they've not done great in the league. But I think he's a fantastic manager. But I think Jose is always going to come up. But I think he's a dinosaur now. I don't think his tactics work anymore. Zidane and Ancelotti are never, ever, ever going to go to Arsenal.
Why not?
So Zidane won't work in England, and Ancelotti is not going to leave Real Madrid.
Why won't Zidane work in England?
He refuses. He said he'll never work in England.
Really?
Mm.
Oh, I never knew that. Oh,
yeah. And Ancelotti has said he wants to retire at Madrid. So.
Yeah, but what's he got left? He's only got next year left on his contract, so that's he's probably done. What is he? Late 60s now, isn't he?
Yeah. So, but I hope they stay with Arteta because I don't think he'll win him anything. I think he's a bottler.
Ideally, I agree.
So.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
I'd hate to see. I think a team like that's got a young squad would want a young manager that can kind of push and play exciting football and grow with them.
Gareth Southgate.
Fuck, that'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? I like that. What's his name from Sporting? Almerian?
Yeah. Liverpool want him, don't they?
Oh, are they after him too? They're talking to him?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they've been linked to everybody and their mother, right? Even Pep.
Yeah, but he's very, 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 very short favourite to go to Liverpool. So I think he probably would end up there.
Interesting.
I think with Arteta as well. Same with any manager, unless you are.
Thank you, GBC fan.
Yeah, unless you're currently winning everything, you've got to be improving on what he did the previous season. Now, with Arteta, you've got to say, can he take it further than this, or is this the capacity of his
level?
Because let's face it, he's not been in management a long time either, so he's going to be learning, presumably improving too. But does he take all on board all the mistakes he does make, and then they get better for it? I mean, the Declan Rice signing, for example, on paper we're all thinking that's a hell of a signing, and then to start with, when he's playing him, you can't get the best out of him. The position's not right. So he just tweaks the position and he's improved. The team's improved massively. You've got to say the manager's learning that. So it's a question of, do they hold their nerve, hang on to the manager that's got them so far and see if he can get them over the line. Bit of extra quality investment like another Declan Rice, or do they risk it and get rid of him and just go for that extra push from a managerial point of view? I think that would be a dangerous move for them right now. They got teams set up to play like Arteta wants them to play. Get a new manager in, you could lose that all of a sudden. It might be detrimental.
Do you think that they will sack him, Kuva?
No. I think they'd have to go several seasons now of deterioration, decline in the team. And
he's got a year. Is it a year left he's got on his contract?
I'm not sure.
It's a year, I think, he's got left.
I personally, I think they'd be mad not to extend that.
Here we go. They were talking about extending it this year, but nothing's happened since they said it. So, I don't know.
Maybe they just want to see where they end up, kind of thing.
Yeah, but I think they'll let him see out his contract, and if he hasn't won anything, I reckon they'll get rid.
I know, especially after the Champions League exit, that a lot of Arsenal fans are now starting to call for his head. So,
yeah,
if they completely capitulate in the remaining games, you know, and the likes of us are threatening to finish above them, I think that'll put a hell of a lot more pressure on them. But I mean, if they lose the league by a point or two, that's a good place to be in. We are talking about taking the league title off City. And
is it a good place to be though, Coos? Because they lost it by a point last year, didn't they?
No, that was way more than a point last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, they fell off by a mile. About 11. Well, I don't know how many points.
Was they second or third last year?
Oh, sorry. What am I thinking? It was Liverpool and City. It was a point.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, that Liverpool City title race was insane. That was. I just don't see that ever happening again.
No.
It could happen this year.
Not to that amount of points.
Oh no, but that close.
Yeah.
That close. Yeah.
Difference.
Yeah.
This year.
Or all depends on what happens when they play the mighty Spurs.
What?
When Arsenal plays
the mighty
Spurs,
Tottenham Hotspur, the mighty Tottenham Hotspur.
You know the team you support, even though you've been saying that Arsenal winning the league.
I didn't say they're going to win the league. I said they could win the league. I didn't say they're going to win the league. I said we could be talking in 4 or 5 weeks, and this is a different conversation because they can still win the league.
Let rip, Jim. You're downstairs. You're safe.
Yeah.
He's got red.
Shall I tell you something?
He's got red underpants on.
We've been looking at houses.
Meyer, he doesn't wear underpants.
We've been looking at houses to move, and every house she sends me has got loads of stairs, and I am getting nervous now. She hasn't sent me one that hasn't got loads of stairs.
Dodgy.
I'll get you a stair lift, and then you'll be safe. You can go up and down on the lift.
Did you notice all those houses have the very steep staircase as well?
Did you also notice that mentioning stairs and Kate didn't even say it could be a hazard?
Oh, Coos, you're always taking the Mickey.
Speaking of Mickey, did I tell you?
Oh, there we go.
Oh dear. Bless you, Mickey.
Bless you, Mickey.
He met Big Ange this week.
So 5 points. Okay. Sorry, what's that? He's taking
Mickey and a few of the old Tottenham legends met Big Ange Postecoglou this week.
And you weren't there?
Unfortunately, I couldn't make it. I was having dinner with Ledley, so I couldn't make it.
Oh, that's too bad.
I'm sorry, I didn't even hear it. I zoned out.
Yeah. How does Jim put up with it?
I don't know.
Insane.
Yeah, absolute saint.
Insane. Honestly,
I deserve a medal, don't I?
He walks around.
A medal, a knighthood, a castle, lands,
parade.
This is the man that walks around.
Jim Day. We need a Jimbo Day.
Jimbo Day. Oh, that'd be awesome. Steak and blowjobs for everybody.
This is the man that walks around telling everyone he's a lord, and you say that he's a saint.
Lord Jimbo Day.
Lord, that works.
Thank you.
Straight to it too. Yeah.
Lord Jimbo BJ and Steak Day. Love it.
I second the motion.
I third it.
Yeah. I'm already busy with my hands.
Shocker, the big time. That's the Coop. Seriously, that's so inappropriate.
I had mine before I come on.
What's wrong?
Oh, please. Honestly.
All Man City has to do is not drop any points and the title is theirs. No, title is ours. Stop it. Dudley Kay is in Malta, so Kate flew over to meet him on her private jet. Yeah, it should be Lord Jim. Exactly. Lord Jim Holiday. All in favor of a Lord Jim Holiday. Next banner. Now that we're going to get back on track here. Where do you want the Spurs to finish and why? Just your own personal opinion on what you think would be best for us as a club. You mind if I take this one first, Coombs? Because actually, I know what I want. So with this, I personally would like to see us finish in top 4. That being said, I don't think we're anywhere near having a team that can compete for the Champions League or progress to a point that we're going to be satisfied with. So I would like to see us qualify for the Champions League and finish 3rd in the group and get knocked down to Europa League, so we're in a competition. I think by next year with the right additions, we could actually win. That's me personally. Shake your head all you want. I didn't come to you. I didn't ask you. So I'll just do this. You can keep shaking your head and try to talk. You know, this ain't just a girl who loves Spurs. You ain't got no button power here, lady. So yeah,
Bobby.
That's right. Oh, here she goes again. So. Come on, give it to her, Jim. Go on. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Yeah, so that's my personal opinion here. So we'll obviously go to Kate. What do you think Jim will think of this?
Can I just say, you don't drop down to the Europa League anymore.
Why not?
It's changed this year. Next year.
When?
Since next year. So if you get knocked out of the Champions League, you don't go down to the Europa League.
Is that why you were shaking your head at me? Because my plan is impossible?
Yeah, I was trying to tell you, but you was just being ignorant and horrible, quite frankly.
I was going to interrupt, so it didn't
What's she calling Frank?
I love it. I love it.
Mate,
I'm actually getting a bit of a hard on here.
all this Kate in and out.
Do you know what?
No, we don't.
No. Thank you for coming.
No, thank you. Come again.
I laugh.
Yeah, that's great.
Mate, Bobby, she will leave the channel. You know that, don't you?
Then she's gonna get on the phone. Oh, Terry, guess what they did to me on that little channel?
I was actually going to say, I laugh so much. Then
DVD over, please, and sort these nasty boys out.
They're so bad. I'm going to write about them on Twitter.
I laughed so much I blued off, which is something I never really do, but I did. I laughed that much that I actually farted. I'm just going to say that. What's he doing now? No, it's so rude.
He is.
It's good.
We're
just going to be going
the ground's soaking.
We're going through.
Okay, that's fine. No football. Go on. 5:30. Sorry. Kids in there wanting to go out and play and have a life. I hope we finish 8th again. Wow. Okay, so that being said, since you've just educated me, Kate, and we're not even on educating Kate right now, I'm going to change my mind and I'm going to stick with 5th then. I don't think we're ready for Champions League. I don't want to qualify for a competition that we're just going to get smacked around in. I'd rather be fighting for something I think we can win. Coops?
No, let's go to Kate and Jim first.
Okay, then Kate, what do you think Jim will say?
I don't know.
Okay, Jim, why don't you tell us what you think he'll say?
I think people are saying that they want Europa League because it's Thursday. Well, I bet it makes no difference because if you play Saturday or Sunday, you play Monday, Tuesday or Wednesday anyway. But I would love.
Thanks, Jason. Sorry, thanks for letting me know, Jason. I really do appreciate it.
Oh, is that right? Oh, yeah, right.
Thank you.
I wouldn't have known that otherwise.
I didn't know. Actually. Yeah.
I want Champions League.
Why? Do you think we could actually compete in it?
It'd be better for the club if we have Champions League. I think if they buy right in the summer, we'd be all right.
Gotta appreciate Ellie's quote here. This kind of shuts me up and makes me look like an idiot. I don't need you to do it, Ellie. I can do it myself. And then, of course, Kate goes out of her way to do it too. So
that's what I've got tattooed on my back. That Bill Nicholson.
Ellie, the girl who loves Spurs.
That's so weird. I thought it was weird that I had Kuv 99 and a big heart on my shoulder. She's got this across
shoulder. Her hey, you said you had it somewhere else.
I know, but it's this live stream, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, Kate, you want to tell us about the tattoo on your ass that says Ellie, just the girl who loves Spurs?
I haven't got any tattoos on my bottom.
Yeah, I got one. It says exit only. So, sorry, Jim, you were saying?
Yeah, I think it'd be better for us to be in the Champions League. I don't think it matters about the players because I think they've got it sorted who's coming in. I think that's all worked out and deals are being done. But I would prefer to be in the Champions League.
Fair enough. Okay.
I agree with Jimbo.
Getting a love of watching his missus getting dominated and put in her place.
He dominates me all the time. But what I will say is I want to get fourth.
Sorry, this is just a hateful comment from Ellie. Bobby hates women, Katie's admitted behave. I don't hate women. I think everybody should own a couple. I just hate the ones that talk and leave and drive. Oh God, what are you doing on the road? Yeah. Except for my mom. My mom's the greatest woman of all time. And my sister's okay. Big up Mama K. I hope I get some. Sorry. Go ahead, Kate.
No, I want to get fourth because I think if you want your team to always do the best and you get more money for fourth, you attract better players for fourth, whether we pay the money to get them, I don't know. But I want to hear that Champions League music. Our stadium deserves that Champions League music, not that stupid Europa music, however that goes. It's pathetic.
It's better than the Europa Conference music.
Yeah, I know, but the Champions League is the champions.
Kate, do you think we will get fourth?
100% GBC. Big up, Steve.
Yes. Yes, I do.
I do. I do. I think. Well, we're still within it, and looking at the games we have and the other teams, it's quite possible. It all depends what happens with us against the big boys. But we talked about this on your show, didn't we, Kate? Where our record is the best out of the top six against each other.
Yep.
They're three of our last 6 games.
That's if you want to see real football content. That's the channel you want to go to, by the way. Just to go and love Spurs, not all this rubbish.
So, like we were saying,
how silly is my wife?
Yeah. Mind you, she is bigging up your channel, Jim.
Yeah, but how silly is she?
I don't know. Should we ask Kate? How silly are you?
Just to go.
Jimbo.
Don't, because I'm going to have to switch off. Jimbo. I'm going to have to switch off.
I love how red Jim's gone.
All the blood's going somewhere else.
Okay, on that note, I guess it's time to end the stream because Jim's about to get started on a different stream. That is actually pretty much the last thing we have to talk about. There was one more thing.
Go on. I'll just do one more bit on where we finish.
Whatever the hell you want, man.
For me, I want top 4 because it's a money grab. And I think we've just got such a big rebuild. We need every penny available. And we know we've got a chairman who isn't going to dip into his own pocket to fund it. So let's get that Champions League money in. And the idea is we're supposed to be improving season after season. I agree we're nowhere near good enough this season for Champions League. But next season, perhaps we are. There's a lot of time to improve before we get into the knockout stages anyway. There's some group games coming up, and some of these players will learn an awful lot from playing against that kind of opposition. So I think let's get in there and see what we can do. Strut our funky stuff and then fail miserably. I'll be okay with that. Then grab the money and buy another player out of it. If we do all that, I'm okay with it because I'm looking at what we should be doing in the next few years. and I do mean years, to actually build something here. It's not going to be overnight, despite what Ange said about winning next season, challenging for the title next season. If we can, that'll be an absolutely incredible achievement. I think we're going to be forced into a little bit of a longer rebuild than that. So let's grab the money, grab the prizes of a bit of Champions League football's fun if we've improved. If we haven't improved, then it doesn't matter which competition we're in, we're not going to win it.
Fair enough. What about
doing the quadruple? So come on.
What about this comment Drula has made in regards to a quote from Ange that she doesn't want players coming in just for Champions League. He doesn't want players coming in that are just looking for Champions League football. He wants players that actually want to play for Tottenham.
Yeah.
That's a fair assessment, isn't it? I actually like that if that's a comment he's actually made.
Yeah, he did. He said that, and he's right.
And it's a fair comment, I think. And it's a good way to look at it, too, because I don't want you here just because of the competition that you're going to be, able to play in. I want you here because you actually want to put this shirt on.
Well, yeah, because what happens if we don't qualify the year after? Was he going to want to leave?
It's also the reason why we want to have a strong academy that's actually providing players for the first team, because those players are going to be hungry for it. They want to be here.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But that's going to add to the experience, though, of better players, because they'll need time to grow.
This comment by Jason, right?
Yes.
That's the same with the Europa League.
Of course it is, yeah.
It's the same with either one of them.
It's worse, is it not, with the Europa League because you have the Thursday games?
Well, it's the same, Bobby. If you play Thursday, Sunday, or Saturday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it's not a lot of difference, is it?
I mean, if we are going Europa League, then why not go all in on it with the academy players and just say it's their competition that season? Go out and show us what you can do in Europe.
Yeah.
And that would lead right perfectly, Steve. Coobs, that was perfect timing because that kind of leads into what Steve is saying here, right? Where he'll take a couple of deep runs in domestic cup, couldn't give a hoop about Europe. So that being said, it kind of ties into what you just said. If that's the case, let the kids run Europe and see what they can do. Yeah. And let's concentrate domestically then.
Good experience for them. No pressure on them to do anything. They might fancy it. They're showing they can do pretty damn well at the moment, so why not?
But Kuva, you know what happens then, didn't you? There's a section of the fan base that will have a meltdown. He's playing the youngsters.
Tottenham fans have a meltdown. What?
It doesn't matter what happens. The only way you won't get a section of the fan base melting down is if we actually win everything.
That's true.
Which is next year because the quad's on, right?
We have some fans where we'll change manager, and the moment we concede a throw in, they lose their mind.
Yeah, it's crazy. Did you see how Kate's doing her Ellie impersonation?
Yeah,
basically stroking her pussy on a live stream. Shameless.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so shameless. Oh, Jess, say my name.
Come on, get up.
Jess, what's my name? Oh, come here, pussy. Yes, look at my pussy. It is so big. Oh shit! Wait, it's not Saturday night.
Is it just me, or does that cat look really messed up?
Do you want the Kuva? That cat is the devil itself. She is vile. She hates me. She is the most evil, horrible cat on the planet.
She's not.
But it does look like a grumpy cat. It genuinely
she's vile.
Hey up, James.
Look, come and say hello and be happy. Look, say hi, Kuva. Look. Say
no, there's evil in their eyes. Oh no, maybe not. She's just tired. She's probably just got fear because she sees what happens with Jimbo.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's interesting how all the animals run away when Kate comes close. What?
So not true. So not true.
What? Coobs, do you want to bring up this last point, or should we call it a day here?
No, we've just done that, haven't we?
The look at the banners. There's one more.
Steve's made a good point.
Steve D's made a big point. Okay, let's talk about
point,
Steve D's point here. Only difference between Europa is CL. You're not traveling as far for every stand in Far Eastern Europe. Yeah, Thursdays. Okay, yeah, fair enough.
We can do that. Oh yeah, sorry, Steve D. Sorry.
Clues.
What do you think?
No,
but look at Ralph. Look, just quickly. Look how massive he is.
He's lovely. He's lovely. You see his little face. There we go. Sorry. He's just loving life.
He is. Sorry, I'll shut up.
So shameless. She just does anything for attention. Teddy, wake up. Wake up. Come here.
But not to worry. Final banner, Bobby. Yeah, we could do it quickly. I suppose you could zip through this one. I'll bring it up, shall I?
Yeah.
Let's do it then. Will there be another Messi or Ronaldo?
Show them. You have look at the competition you have. You show them. You say, I'm the one around here.
I know.
Sorry, Kate made me wake you up. My apologies.
Oh, look.
Oh, look at that. It's like the Bollywood version of Blofeld or something, isn't it?
No, this is the Bollywood version of Mrs. Doubtfire. or One Man and a Baby.
This is easy, this question.
It's not about a question, though. It's basically we were kind of just loosely talking about this, Kate, and I was talking about this with the boys kind of thing, because you look back in generations, when I was around their age, you had so many. You had the Zolas, you had the Del Pieros, you had Zidane, you had Ronaldinho, Messi was coming up then, R9, the real Ronaldo. There's just so many. Studa, Ribery, Arjen Robben, so many players. Beckham, even McManaman and everything. I got to see all these guys. There was just so many great players that stood out, that were world class, arguably. And now it just seems like it's that pool is lessening, or it's not that the pool is lessening. It's that the quality of everybody and everything around them in the game itself has evolved to a point where the all-stars no longer exist. That's kind of like what I'm seeing out of it. Is that a fair assumption? Am I wrong to even say that, Cooves? Or
well, I'm looking at who the players were that were in the also ran division when it came to who was winning the Ballon d'Or, and you've got the likes of Ibrahimovic in there. Any other era, people are going to be looking at him going, wow, what a player, best in the world. Yeah. But he just happened to be in an era with Messi and Ronaldo. They took the level so far ahead of everybody else. It's just unreal. So are we going to see another one? Yeah, of course we will. Are we going to see two at the same time like this that utterly dominate?
Yeah.
I can't see that happening. It might at some point, who knows? But it's going to take a while. I think when we talk about generational talents and things, these two count as generational talents. A lot of the other ones that get mentioned, I don't think are.
Sorry, are you talking about Jim or Messi and Ronaldo when you pointed out?
These two generational talents. This one down here, but oh god, yeah,
he's a legend.
You see him kiss the badge. Oh yeah, it's like being kissed by him.
Oh, God himself. Lucky Pete.
But I mean, for me, these two, they are up there with the Pelés, the Maradonas. They're that much ahead of everybody else. So
I think we've got two already.
I think Jason's got a good comment here, Kuz, if you want to incorporate that.
I think the game has changed, and coaches don't appreciate that individual.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, there's not as many Mavericks in the game as there used to be. That's for sure. Very few teams are going to allow a player to have a free role to just go and pick the ball up and do what they want. I think if you're going to do that now, you need to have a Kante in your team to do all the work for the incredible player. That's kind of Kante's worth as well. He allows the team to play with a fluidity that you might not be able to otherwise.
And even players like him are kind of dissipating as well. That like real number 6, that's some pace and power in there. It's a very hard role to fill.
Yeah, it's much more now about. It's much more now about systems, isn't it? And holding shapes and having the legs to do it all. Why is work rate so important nowadays? Unfortunately, it just is because of the way teams play. So I think it's starting to disappear from the team, but something that usually happens in football, it goes in cycles. It will suddenly be not popular to play some of these formations, or inverted wing backs suddenly won't be popular anymore. Who knows? We might even see the 4-4-2 come back into the game. This is the sort of thing that happens.
What was that thing that somebody did that was a 2-7-1 formation?
Yeah, that sounds like me.
No, there was Jay was showing it to me the other day. I actually should have. I'm going to get the information from him. I'll bring it up on the next day.
That's the kind of thing Barcelona would have done at their peak with Pep.
No, some manager just did it in some lower league the other day. I think it was like even second division Italian league or second Bundesliga 2 there or something. But I have to take a look at it. It's 2-7-1.
If you base your football on the old total football style, which is basically a 3-7, and those 7 are completely fluid, you could play with 2 at the back. If the others are all doing their job and they know when to drop back and when to attack, you can do that. Especially if the 2 are exceptional as well. A couple of Mickey van der Ven's age, say 28, 29, when they've got a load of experience behind them. What a breeze. Do that all day long, every day. But things are different nowadays. I agree.
So all this Mickey talk, and look who shows up finally. Since you did your membership chat.
Yippee! Thanks for the super chat. Who's awesome? You are.
What do you guys think? Jim, either of you? Okay.
I think we've got a Messi and Ronaldo already.
And?
Kevin De Bruyne and Timo Werner.
You're
just going to drop the mic.
With that sort of prediction, you probably miss.
I think you should drop right off stream saying shit like that.
No, I don't think you'll ever see another Messi and Ronaldo ever. In my lifetime, I don't.
This is an interesting comment from Steve here. If Steve D, if England had a proper manager, Foden could go into greatness.
But he'd probably have to play right back.
Yeah.
I think Foden will be great. I think Foden will be great, but I don't think he's going to be a Messi, though. It's a different sort of player.
No, I don't either. Jim, what do you think?
I think in sports, there's always people that come along and become better than people before them. So yeah, I think we will, but I don't know. I don't know if we see 2 together like that. I think that was an exception, but who knows? It's like I always I watch the snooker. I always look at Ronnie O'Sullivan, and I think there'd never be another player like him. But there probably will be. But it's the same with football. There will always be someone that comes along that is as good as people before him, So I think there will be, but I think not 2 together. That was an exception, but there could be. Probably not in my lifetime because I'm probably on my last legs now, but maybe in your lifetime, Kate.
Well, especially if you end up buying that house that she's looking at with the extended stairway, you're done, mate.
Bobby, I was just reading that Galatasaray 6 years ago played the 2-7-1 formation.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Somebody just did it. Somebody just did it within the last week.
Oh, okay. Nothing's come
up.
Yeah,
because Jay sent me the because Dad, check this out kind of thing. He just finds these weird random things, and I gotta start saving that stuff, and that's the stuff I should be incorporating into the show instead of just talking about our usual things.
Oh yeah, Thiago Motta did it.
Was it Motta that did it?
Yeah,
just recently, obviously.
Formation. Yeah, he did it
2-7-2.
7th of April.
2-7-2. Well, you don't have a goalie?
That's what he said, 2-7-2.
That's really attacking. Don't even play with a goalkeeper.
2-7-2. So he must have had 2 in goal. What it says on here.
Kate, send William down to me, babe, please.
Goalkeeper became the midfielder. He'll be down in a sec.
All right.
William, get off the curtains. Get downstairs, mate.
Well, no, if he's on the curtains, it's for a reason, isn't it?
Fair enough.
He's coming.
Hi, Wills.
Hello.
Hello.
All right, mate.
He sounds like Barry White.
Hello. At least he says hello. He's a friendly teenager. When Kuv and I make our own football league, all football teams will only be allowed to play with one designated defender. The rest have to be attackers.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Kuba would create a league with that many defenders.
That's how the game started, and it's how the game's going to finish.
Nice. The end of football shall be near.
Well, it used to be just one defender to try and pump the ball up to all the attackers. It really did used to be like that.
What's he doing, Jim?
As long as that one defender is somebody solid, like, I don't know, you need somebody world class in there. I don't know, maybe like
Jim, what's he doing?
Nothing. He's doing something for his dad.
Oh, hey, I'm not him off.
I know that he does he know where he is?
Close knit.
I'm not saying nothing and nothing. No, and what the hell is she doing down there now? What the fuck is that? I think it's time to end the show, mate.
Thanks, darling.
Hang on, she wasn't milking that cat, was she?
She was. I don't know, but the cat all of a sudden looks really scared. He's trying to jump out the window.
It's a girl. She's a girl.
He's a girl. He's a girl.
Hey, modern day protective.
It's Holly. Holly.
Will you allow keepers, Jason Bell wants to know if you're going to allow keepers in your league?
Do you think that you guys that we're going to buy a keeper, another keeper?
I think we have to. Well, Forster.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to extend him or if they're going to bring one of the youngsters up, because I've heard no talk about another keeper.
I think if he's fit for another year, they'll probably extend it. They don't like to
QB.
They won't want to splash out on signing fees and things like that if they can just extend the contract of an existing player. That's the way we always work. That's why we had Dier and Davis for so long.
It's a valid point. It's a valid point.
Anyway.
There we go.
Right.
That is it for us. I think that's it for this edition of ATS. Jim, Kate, thank you for coming on and being our first guest ever on the show. Thank you for all of you in the chat there. Of course, thank you to big up Bobby K. Love this guy. He's a bit of a dick, but sometimes he's all right. 5 members, 5-month member. There you go. Just a wank who loves Spurs. Just a girl who loves Spurs. Member for 5 months. Big up Jimbo, the legend himself. Yes, my touch my cockerel man. Yes, love you, buddy. Love you too. And Ben Kaufman also. Everybody with their 5-month membership. Thank you for that. And of course, Little K is going to say to
Yippee! Thanks for the super chat. Who's awesome? You are.
guy. But thank you for bringing in the this as well. Please remember to hit the like and subscribe button on the way out if you haven't already. And we will be back next Tuesday with the kids. We'll be back with the weekly recap show. Don't know who's going to be on it, but we'll figure that out. And then just before we head out, Steve D has decided to use his 4-month member chat. So big up, Steve D. 4-month membership already. Appreciate you.
Yippee! Thanks for the super chat. Who's awesome? You are.
He's so handsome, your son.
Hey, he's not bad. That guy looks like his dad.
We got the ladies.
We got Jessica, Nans, Martha, who score our goals. Like, oh yeah, the FA Cup final where we play Man U. Are you going to the game, Ellie? Ellie's probably going, isn't she?
Yeah. We were going to go, but because it's so close to the North London derby, it's too much for me to travel down and back and then down again. So
just get one of your big time mates to take you in their limo or use their helicopters.
Yeah, I'll ask Mickey.
Yeah. I mean, don't look at me, mate. I mean, women's football and everything. Yay!
Woo!
Come on, the one with the hair.
I like the one with the mustache personally. Did you just snort? Oh yeah, I forgot about this Josh Keeley kid, the Irish kid. But that is it for us, I think, for this show. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining us and everything. And in the words of the great Jim, touch my cockerel. Cooves, anything coming up for you, buddy? You got anything planned? You on with Jacob later? You're on with Jess today, right?
15 minutes time, over to JSY Talks Football, and they've invited me on for a neutral's point of view on doing a best ever Leeds 11. So luckily, like most of us here, I've always been interested in football on the whole, so I always pick up things about other teams as well. So I've got my own viewpoints on it, and it's just great when you just love the sport, then you get to know other teams pretty well. You get to know the players well and which ones you really fancy for your own side. So it's fun to do a best 11 always, unless I was doing Arsenal.
And they're a good crew over there. They're a nice crew over there.
Yeah, they are.
Over there. Everybody associated. You want to put the link for the show into the chat there, buddy?
I've done it.
Okay, there you go. So Kate's already done it.
You're good. You can come again.
Oh, lovely.
That's what Jim told her. That's what Jim said to her later.
I was talking to the cat.
Supermod is on the case. Yes, look at that. Ben Kaufman. Everybody's links are in here. Get on over and watch the show with Kuva and Jess and the crew over at JSY Talks Football. Jim, Kate, what's coming up on Just a Girl Who Loves Spurs?
We're back Monday at 12.
Kate, what's coming up on Just a Girl Who Loves Spurs?
No point asking Jim. We've only got 3 shows planned next week, us two, because we're travelling down to my sister's on Thursday, ready for the match. But on Monday, we're doing a
Premier you're going League to the match?
We're going to the North London Derby.
Oh, yes.
Right. So Monday, we're doing
Wait for it.
a Premier League recap and then a North London Derby build-up. And then I'm on the terrace after that in the evening.
There we go. There's one of them.
It was covered.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And Tuesday, Wednesday lunch will be around. And then at the North London Derby, we'll probably meet up with Mickey and have a drink or two.
Absolutely shameless.
So shameless. I've never seen anybody in the whole community have so little shame.
Yeah, I would love to have that level of confidence where I can completely disregard everybody else's worth. Just from a side.
What are you saying, Bobby?
Yeah.
Bobby, what are you saying?
Yeah. So you'll need those later.
Yeah, Andrew looks right. It's near my birthday.
Blue wet sofa songs. Kate, it's near your birthday. No, Kate's birthday's in May, isn't it?
May the 13th. That's the day after the Women's FA Cup final.
Nice.
Come on, the winners.
Just a girl who's frustrated. Get in line, Kate. Ben's birthday is first. He's earlier in May than you are. Yeah. So that is it for us. Kate, Jim, thank you very much for taking the time out to join us. Everybody's got the links. Get on over to JSY right now. Go show them some love over there. Kuva will be over there holding up
they haven't sent me the link though, so bollocks to them.
Kuva will be there.
Shopping's here.
On the link,
the shopping's there.
Shopping's here.
Oh yeah, and Ellie's having a party.
Ellie's having a party. The shopping is here, so it's time to go. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching Underneath the Football. Come on, you Spurs.
I'll message you, Bobby. And I'll pop in and see you, Kuva, in a minute in JSY, whatever it's called.
Fair enough.
All right, sounds good. Cheers, Jim. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next time.